today I'll be sharing the things that we have done postpartum to have a successful, blissful, and just peaceful postpartum experience. I know that when you are having a baby, you get pregnant, you're hearing all this information from different people telling you like, oh, pregnancy is this or postpartum is this. And there's this underlining fear like, oh, postpartum depression or I'm going to have postpartum this or whatever. And I just want to say that that's not everyone's experience. Again, that's not everyone's experience. Like, do not allow the negativity from other people and just what's out there in the Facebook groups, the propaganda online, what people post on Twitter, different things of that nature. Don't allow that to like stifle your experience. People tell me pregnancy was so hard and this and that. I had a beautiful pregnancy. People told me that postpartum was going to be this way. I'm having a beautiful postpartum experience. I love my postpartum body. I love my baby. I am not depressed. I don't have anxiety, which postpartum depression and anxiety can happen between the first year of birth of your child. So I'm not saying that I'm out of the clear, but I'm just saying like people expect those things to be a norm when they're not the norm for everyone, and you really just have to take charge of your own personal experience as a new mom so that you can have the best possible outcome and you want to enjoy the life that you have produced. Like, that is like the ultimate, gift of this whole entire experience and being able to produce life. And so these are a few things that we have done postpartum that have made a world of a difference. Okay, number one, we got a pregnancy. Well, I had a doula during my pregnancy, and I hired her for postpartum services. So for the first month of my baby's life, she watched her 4 days a week at night, in the middle of the night, from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. When I tell you that made a world of a difference, because in the first month, you're not getting any sleep. Your baby's feeding every 2 hours. Like, you are tired, okay? Postpartum doula. I recommend it. Get you one. Get a postpartum doula. Get you a doula, during your pregnancy, but get a postpartum doula as well. Someone who can come and watch your baby in the middle of the night and you feel safe leaving them with that person. At first, I did have some anxiety, like, oh my gosh, like, it's a new person watching my baby. But I knew her, but I would say we knew her, we vetted her, stuff like that. But it's different when it comes to your first child, you know what I mean? So it took me like a day or two, but then I was like, okay, like, I love it. Like, I feel better just being able to sleep for a consistent 4 hours because, yeah, you need to be sleeping, okay? Number two, this is number two. I got a meal prep company to make our meals. Factor, love Factor. When I tell you, it got us through that first month until I was ready to start meal prepping again. I think like the first 2 months, honestly. Yeah, the first 2 months, Factor came through, okay? So yeah, get a meal prep company. You don't have time to be making meals and cooking and stuff like that on a consistent basis and resting and breastfeeding or whatever and making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Factor. And I'll leave the link below for that. When I tell you it blessed us because my husband ate the meals and I ate the meals too. So we were still remaining healthy, you know what I mean, during that first month, 2 months of my child's life. And that was extremely important because I'm breastfeeding, so I need to make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients and different things of that nature in. And it's just it was a lifesaver until I was ready to get back in the kitchen and start prepping my own meals again. Number three, hiring a house cleaner. You need someone to come clean your house. We had our cleaner. She was coming once a month previously, but now since we have had our daughter, it's every 2 weeks. No exceptions. She's coming every 2 weeks. Like, she has to come every 2 weeks. It has made my life so much easier, my husband's life so much easier, just having someone to come and deep clean and clean up, behind you. Yeah, we like keep things tidy and different things of that nature, but having a house cleaner has made a world of a difference in my postpartum experience. Hands down, the best thing ever. Number 4, outsourcing anything that I don't desire to do. So one of those things is ordering groceries online. Order your groceries. Outsource your laundry if you have to. When I tell you, not having to worry about who's going to go spend an hour and a half in the grocery store once a week, a blessing, okay? A true blessing. And now I've used my company Shipped. I'll attach the link below for that as well. So many times, like, I have people who shop for me exclusively and they do such a great job. So ordering and outsourcing things that you do not like to do, okay? That's number 4. And number 5 is continuing with my pelvic floor therapy appointments and continue to see my chiropractor. And having my baby go to the chiropractor after she was born, yeah, necessary. And I'm going to tell you why. Because after you have your baby, your body is, is stressed out. You know what I mean? Your baby has been curled up in the womb, and so they need to know how to relax. And I think sometimes that causes the baby to be colicky and stuff like that. But we didn't have any of those issues, and I really think it's because we went to the chiropractor after she was born. And for myself, like, I haven't had any like body aches, back aches, or anything of that nature. And I believe that is due to going to the chiropractor and going to seeing my pelvic floor therapist. Like, when you have your baby, your abs are like still separated, and so going to someone to retrain you how to utilize your abs again and what exercises to do to close them back up is key, because you don't want to have the mom tongue come a year after your baby is born, right? And so these are the 5 things that have just skyrocketed my postpartum experience and just allowed me to just have a luxurious postpartum as well, and really just heal and get back into like the groove of things and find my routine. And bonus, number 6. I'm gonna do number 6 and number 7. The 7 things. It's gonna turn from 5 to 7. Number 6, taking care of yourself. Yeah. You need to get your hair done. You need to get your nails done, your toes done, your eyebrows. You need to do your makeup. Yeah. These are things that you need to do so that you can feel good about yourself. Leave that baby with the daddy and be out the door. Go to the gym. Go work out. Okay? These are things that you need to do. No exceptions. I think so many people get lost in being a mom, or lost in just, motherhood and all the things. And it's like, take care of yourself. Because your kids aren't going to be like, when they get older, they're not going to be like, oh, my mom just sacrificed just her looks and how she felt and her mental health for us. There's no trophy for that, okay? It's none. And you will not be praised for that. So take care of yourself. Okay? And number 7, along with taking care of yourself, is getting back in the gym, sis. I don't care if you have to walk. I don't care if you have to jog. I don't care if you have to, start off with 5-pound weights, whatever it may be. Get back in the gym. These are the 6. That was like the getting back in the gym for me was, I wouldn't say the hardest part, but because you don't have any control over your abs, for that first 2-3 months, it's like, oh my gosh, hard. It's hard to work out when you don't have abs. So yeah, these are the 7 things for me that have really just made my postpartum experience wonderful. And I pray that if you're going through postpartum, or if you're about to have your baby, that you've had a safe delivery. Number 1, safe delivery, because we want to see you make it out of this amazing time in your life alive. And number two, We want to make sure that your postpartum experience is beautiful and that you're able to enjoy this time. I hear from so many moms who say, I couldn't enjoy my baby, or I didn't enjoy the first couple of months of my baby's life, or postpartum because of this, that, and that. And in 2024, we're not doing that, okay? We're not. We're having beautiful experiences with our child, our children, our families, our husbands. Like, we're not allowing things that we can't control to take over, or to just like diminish what God is doing in our lives. You know what I mean? Like, having a child is such a beautiful time. It's so beautiful. But if you're not in the right space to like really enjoy it, or you don't have things prepared, it will be very, very hard and very difficult. And so I pray that you guys take these 7 things and you start making preparations and getting things in order, and give yourself grace too. Being a new mom is difficult, it's hard, you know, you have those days or whatever, but you'll be okay. You'll be okay. So these are my 7 things, and come up with your own. Put your 7 things in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. I want some engagement. We are a community. This is the K family on this page, and so yeah, I will see you guys later, and I'm about to go to the gym. It's time. So bye.